do the brow shape.
So the first thing I do is take this eyebrow shaver and I shave off all the excess hair underneath the brow. This is just going to help the eyebrow look a lot more cleaner, and I also do it in the middle of the brows. Next, I take a primer. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using MAC's Soft Ochre, and I prime my eyebrows. You don't want to apply too much primer to your eyebrows, just a tiny bit. To fill in my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Brow Kit in Brunette, and I only use the brow powder and the brush that comes with it. To figure out where my brow is supposed to start, I'm going to line the brush against the ball of my nose, going up and dot it. Now for the arch, I'm going to line up the ball of my nose, crossing the pupil, and then I'm going to connect the ball of my nose to the outer corner of my eye so I know where my eyebrow stops. I'm going to start with the bottom of the arch and I'm going to connect it to where my eyebrow is supposed to end, literally doing just a straight line. And I'm going to do the same to the top. I always like to start from the arch outwards just because I find that to be easier for me. Now you just have to fill in the lines, kind of like a coloring book.
Just the way we are. Wish I could save the moment.
For the inner half of the brow, all I'm going to do is line up the brush against my brow, just like I'm doing right now, and I'm basically going to use this as a guideline as to how thick I'm going to do that one section. And then I take the bottom of the section that I just sketched and connect it to the arch of the brow, and I'm going to do the same to the top. Then I just fill in the rest of the brow. I'm going to use a spoolie to blend out the inner part of the brow, and this is also going to help us give it that gradual faded effect. Using this really thin concealer brush and my MAC Studio Finish Concealer, I'm going to carve out my brows. This is going to help the brows look a lot more cleaner and defined. And I always start off by doing the bottom of the brow. Basically what I do is just outline the outside of the brow. So I don't know if you guys could tell, but I actually over concealed that one little spot right there, but no biggie, just take your brush and touch it up again. You want to make sure that the top of the brow also looks clean, so go ahead and shave off any excess hair. Then outline on top of the brow. After I'm done, I always look like I have a unibrow, and no, that's not pretty. Sorry. So what I do to get rid of it is just take my foundation brush, squeeze it, and just clean up in between the brows. Oh my gosh, my eyes are so watery from the air. Take number 10.